4 years ago in what up to this point has been the longest Russian spacewalk in history, 8 hours, 13 minutes. Shkaplerov joined Alexander Mazurkin outside to replace antenna components for that Lyra antenna that you see on the right side of your screen.
Антон, не за что схватиться даже, да?
Anton, you cannot hold on anything, correct? Yeah, but I'm doing my best.
Как-то так. В принципе, трос уже сейчас не будет цепляться за такелажный узел.
The lanyard
Продолжить движение.
is not touching the grapple fixture right now. It is far away from it, so I can continue translation. I will go on translating. Copy, Pyotr.
Петя, ты двумя фалами за кольцо зацепил, да, укладку?
Pyotr, so you secured the bundle with 2 tethers to the ring, correct?
Вот с твоей стороны вешаю на укладку.
So 1 tether is on the bundle. This is Anton.
С другой стороны уже буду перецеплять.
And I will swap it on the other side.
Как с одним. Так, стоп.
Okay.
Ничего не отстегнул.
Stop here. So I have not disconnected it yet. So 1 tether was on the ring, and you were holding the other tether. But I actually connected it to the ring as well. So there were 2 tethers there. Okay, now I understand. And I secured only 1 tether. This is Pyotr. Now I understand. So I'm moving the bundle. All right. So the antennas now.
We have momentarily lost our television signal from the International Space Station, again handing off communications between satellites on the tracking and data relay satellite system, and we're getting that video back as we speak. The International Space Station currently flying over eastern Africa, about to cross over the Saudi Peninsula. 54 minutes into today's spacewalk. Shkaplerov and Dubrov just about on the timeline as they are preparing to move down the Strelaboom with their EVA equipment and all of the various pieces of hardware that they'll be using to install handrails, communications cables, removing thermal insulation, installing antennas, and docking targets on the Prishal module. This is the focus of attention to bring Prishal.
Okay, best 7. This is EV2. Everything looks nominal.
Антон уже на пятки выступает, да?
Anton is right behind you, correct, Piotr? Yes.
Нормально.
No, we are fine.
Так, здесь неудобное место для прохода.
So it's not very comfortable location for translation. So there are a base point here and a handrail in between, but still better than at FGB.
мы с тобой на третью, да? Смотрели, удобно будет.
Anton, we were planning to be on number 3. Yes, that's correct. Don't put your feet forward.
Посмотрю сразу на поручень УЭМа 4570, по-моему, там.
I think the handrail on the node is 4570.
Наверное, придется вокруг стыковочного узла шлюзовой камеры обойти.
I think I will have to go around the docking node of the airlock.
Тебе не в ту сторону только.
Well, but Pyotr, this is the wrong direction. You should go in a different direction. I will need to translate to the opposite side.
Петя, тебе нужно было в другую сторону.
Pyotr, it's the wrong direction. You should move in a different direction.
Не дошли до ума, это гермоадаптер только.
It is pressurized adapter. It is just the beginning of the adapter. You have not yet reached the node module. Yes, that's correct, Moscow. Okay, so now I understand the target here. There is a mirror here, even.
A good view of the Naoka multipurpose laboratory module at the International Space Station. At the top of your screen is Pyotr Dubrov making his way toward the Prishal node module. At the bottom of your screen is Anton Shkaplerov with the suit with the red stripes, the Expedition 66 commander. We're now 1 hour, 2 minutes into today's spacewalk by the two cosmonauts, the first spacewalk of the year outside of the space station.
I have to decide whether I can translate here. I think I should go around after all.
До тени у нас 6 минут.
We still have 6 minutes of installation until eclipse. Okay, 6 minutes of installation before eclipse.
За мишень можешь придержаться, если удобно будет.
You can hold down to the target if it is convenient for you. So there are thrusters nearby. Will you be able to squeeze in between? Yes, I can do that. I can translate here. There is not enough of tether length here.
Антон, если будет пауза, выключи камеру высокого разрешения кнопкой и вновь включи.
Anton, if you have a chance, could you please do the power cycle of HECA camera on your helmet? Yes, I've done that.
Не хочет другая.
Unintelligible.
Так, как бы ее включить, а?
Well, now I have to switch it on.
Делается.
Переключил камеру. Ну, опять включил.
Yes, I power cycled the hacker, so switched it off and on again. Copy.
Не видим, но сейчас.
Anton. We do not receive the image right now.
Наверх пошел, Петя. Вот тут. Тут, ну да, поверху. Хорошо.
So did you manage to translate? Yes, on top of it.
Конечно. Вот это мишень очень сильно мешает.
This target is in the way, very much so.
Получилось. Молодец.
Success.
Да, минутку передохни.
Good job.
Нога где-то ниже поручня.
Now you can rest for a minute.
Да, тут мишень демонтировать бы.
You know, it would be nice to dismount this target because it is very much in the way, an obstacle.
А с другой стороны, если ноги были над стыковочным узлом, не получится?
And what if you translate on the other side below the docking?
Shkaplerov and Dubrov are receiving instructions from the Russian flight controllers at the Russian Mission Control Center outside of Moscow. As you look
Around the airlock.
at the multispectral view of an orbital sunset at 260 miles above the Earth with the International Space Station flying over southern Kazakhstan.
Да, тут такое место.
Yes, it's not an easy location to translate.
Да, потихонечку входим в тень.
So the eclipse is starting. Copy.
И поручень 45-80.
Now the handrail 4580. You know, it's just one handrail here. I cannot see the other one, so it's not easy to secure my tether here. Unintelligible.
Или за антенной там еще между поручнями, которые стоят, короткий поручень 45-79 ниже.
You know, there should be a short handrail 4579, a little bit lower there, below the antenna.
хватает.
No, there is not enough length of the tether.
Придется на один поручень страховаться.
I will have to secure to only one handrail here, 4580.
Сказать, что я еще страхован в складке.
No other way, talking at the same time. What did you say?
Попробовать ногами развернуться в другую сторону между МЛМ и УМом над их стыковочным узлом. Правой рукой держаться за
Try to turn your body and hold with the right hand to 4580 and with your left hand to hold the handrail on the module. Okay, I'll try that.
Размах рук не меняется от этого.
But you know, I have to stretch out my hands.
Так. Ну вот, в принципе, дотянуться можно.
Well, I can actually reach it.
Вот. Получится ли дотянуться карабином?
Well, of course, it will be better to reach with the hook of the tether.
Может, тебя... Так, есть.
Okay, I got it.
Есть?
You got
С
it?
этой стороны, в принципе,
On this side? Yes, I can reach.
так, теперь надо коробки туда перенести.
And I just need to move over there.
Помочь? Я, кстати, вот с этой стороны очень хорошо вошел.
So you are,
А, вот с той стороной, да? Да, наоборот.
you need to be on the other side.
Ну, кстати, да, действительно, вот если так развернуть.
Yeah, if I turn like this, then it's working out.
Не-не-не,
Do you need any help?
так, просто еще точки фиксации.
And there are positions where we can secure, or points where we can secure.
Так, ну сейчас получается на плоскости
We are
на четвертом.
currently on plane 4. Right.
Движемся
Это
налево.
And we're translating to the left. Nope, guys, to the right.
Так. А, точно, направо.
движение направо.
You are right, to the right. Yes, guys, you need to move to the right.
Нет, направо. Так, сейчас, секунду.
Hold on. Just get my bearings here.
Четвертая и следующая за ней третья.
So you're moving on from zone 4 to zone 3.
This is Mission Control Houston, 1 hour 14 minutes into today's spacewalk. A view of Anton Shkaplerov and Pyotr Dubrov at the intersection of the Naoka Multipurpose Laboratory Module, and at the top of your screen, the Prishal Node Module,
Do you need to take a break?
as they
No?
are almost at their work site that they will spend the rest of the day performing a variety of tasks to install handrails, remove thermal covers from those handrails, to mate CORE's automated rendezvous antenna systems and communications cables to a variety of patch panels between Naoka and Prushal. They'll be installing docking antennas. They will mate a camera communications cable for the relocation of a TV camera from one port to another on Prushal, and will install docking and docking monitoring targets on the node module, all designed to prepare Prushal for the future arrival of Russian visiting vehicles.
Unintelligible. Okay. You can move it towards your foot, and I can just move it up a little bit. Look, right under your right arm. Just be careful with the handrail. It has an MLI cover over it. Once you are moving from Zone 4 to Zone 3, just be careful. And maybe Piotr can actually verify that the MLI is secure. Everything's secure. Right, I have it removed. Wow. Looking good, guys.
Надеюсь, он у тебя на рете до сих пор, правильно?
Да, на рете я застраховал.
But I hope that the bundle has been secured. Yes, of course, it's safely tethered.
Пока сложно брать HBAC, потому что там кабельный.
It's a little bit
ручный ограничитель.
Difficult because there is a cable handrail restraint.
Пока на рете.
So you can reconnect to the same handrail. What did you say? I didn't copy. Use the same red, and you can secure the next cover to it. Yeah, I can do that. Secure it here. And then I have 3 more covers here. And we need to translate to there. Oh, yes, there is to the right. And we can cover it up with one cover first. And let me walk back and then and pick up the 2 remaining covers. And third one, Zone 3 is to my right. That's where my legs currently are. Yes. Okay, let me wrap up here. Okay, I am taking off the next cover. Yeah, I do see some threads here. And they tear pretty easily. Whew. That's quite a bundle here. And I am on Cat 2, and I have the camera. And it's all tied up with different ropes and threads. So, Anton, you are next to the pressurized adapters. I am between the node module and the MLM at this connection point between. And I'm thinking that it's going to go down there. I don't think it's been designed to be torn off, because honestly, I think whoever sewn that together thought that it would be cut off rather than torn off. Well, if you could free up the handrail a little bit, that'll be fine. Yeah, I did. The handrail is clear of the MLI. I just pulled really hard on the cover. But I do have to say that it was sewn on pretty tightly. It was, so they went over the perimeter and then with tape, and it was sewn on, so I had to tear it off. Maybe it's a big secret so that nobody could open up the window. Is it still closed?
This is Mission Control Houston, 1 hour, 23 minutes into today's spacewalk. At the Prishal node module, Anton Shkaplerov and Pyotr Dubrov are in the early stages of beginning work to remove thermal insulation covers from handrails on Prishal. They will also be installing additional handrails that will be used to facilitate future spacewalk activity at that work site.
There is another rat's nest right here. Nothing but ties and knots. And I don't think I can tear this one off. They did put a lot of effort into this one.
In addition to the installation of handrails and the removal of thermal covers from existing handrails that Prishal was launched with, the two cosmonauts will be installing items called handrail limiters. Those are devices that are designed to prevent tether hooks from getting caught on the handrails themselves.
Maybe I can actually untie this knot with my hand.
Ну, это высший пилотаж, конечно.
You can try. Mosque is unintelligible. All right, it's going to be plane 3 near the docking node. And let me think how we can position the bundle here the best way possible. Let me go down. I will be right across from you. I have one French hook, and I can secure it with either to this one or the one that ends in 31. Yeah, that may be easier. Let me go down a little bit too, and I will be able to secure it. All right, I got it secured. Stand by 1. Let me go a little bit underneath. We should have probably gotten the tether with an extension. Okay, you are secured to 7338, and I am on 7335. And if I go a little bit more down, it's going to be pretty much picture perfect, sitting really nicely there. Okay, so the tether's there, and I'm connecting to right there, right? Yes. Kind of snuck away from me somewhere, somehow. And I have a little bit of cold water, and it's a little bit chilly.
Петя,
Tether. Your tether is the tether is right in front of your hands and arms. Please avoid it to the best of your ability. I'm trying to move it a little bit so that I could see the tether, and I don't see it clearly. I want to unhook it, disconnect it. Anton, could you tell him? Yep, I ran over to him. Piotr, the tether is behind you, above your left shoulder. So if you turn to the left, you will catch it. Or you can move a little bit like this. Turn, turn, turn. Let me just disconnect it. That's what I wanted to. Do you want like the whole tether? Yeah, I mean the big French hook. Okay. Is it on a locker? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's free. Should I let it go? No, I can't find it. No, you won't be able to reach it. It's above you. Okay. Stay still. Give me your hand, and I will just give it to you. Okay? Something like that. Okay, your hand, move your hand towards you, like, no, like towards you, in front of you. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Should I let it go? Yes, please.
Ключ-трещотка там не мотается вокруг вас, посмотрите внимательно.
Guys, make sure there is no ratchet wrench attached to one end. No. No. The ratchet wrench is where they should be. So that's just the hook, right? Yes. Copy.
Так, мне нужны два держателя.
Okay.
Так, они в крылок-бэке.
I need two retainers, and they are in the crew lock bag.
Да. Так, я тут застрахован, все нормально.
And I'm secured right here. The tether needs to stays on me. And could you remind me where you want me to install the first retainer? It's going to be 7661. That's your first go. Okay, this one is 65. Let me understand what where to move. Let me install the retainer there so I could open up the MLI.
Влево пойдешь к осевому узлу, да?
Unintelligible. Moscow is unintelligible. Moscow, could you repeat your last?
Я просто направление твое угадываю. Ты влево пойдешь.
I just wanted to let you know that you should be moving to the left. Yes, that's where I'm headed. I am above handrail 75, and that's where I'm going to stop and get my bearings to see where next I should move. Okay, I have one secured to me. Copy. So you have it secured with the small red, right? No, I have only a large red left. And the wire went down a little bit there. Okay. Just wow.
Здесь только влево получится идти.
I will be able to move only to the left. And I have the large red here.
Да, придется обойти.
All right.
Вместо установки.
I guess instead of installing, Piotr is unintelligible.
Вот, я взял два кабельных.
Volodya, I got 2 cable guidelines.
Понял?
Okay?
Так, мне теперь надо сориентировать, где
Now,
К3, К4.
tell us where we have those cable clamps on positions K3 and K4. Are they here?
В зоне третьей плоскости
They are in the area of plane 3.
искать.
Is it K3 and K4? Yes, it's K3 and K4. Wow, I got K4. Got it. What about K3? It's probably a little bit even more to the left.
Камера.
And the camera should be here. Okay, let me install everything, install the clamps on K4. And I will have less stuff to drag around with me. That's a good plan.
Так, иду в сторону поручня 7.
And I am moving towards 7661. That's the handrail.
Вышел на
Ну,
кольцо.
как бы еще четверть оборота
This is Mission Control Houston, 1 hour 36 minutes into today's spacewalk.
после разрыва поручня.
Right
Ты видишь, отрыв.
before the
Close-up view of the Prishal node module, 16 feet long, 8.5 feet in diameter, a 5-ton component of the International Space Station that was launched last November and automatically docked, as you see there, to the Earth-facing port of the multi-purpose laboratory module, the Naoka module.
So for the cable clamp,
Prishal has 5 docking ports that will be utilized for approaching Russian visiting vehicles, the first of which scheduled to arrive at Prishal for a docking in March, the Soyuz MS-21 vehicle carrying 3 Russian cosmonauts who will be part of the Expedition 67 crew.
And now I need to twist it, right? Yes, and you need to...
Anton Shkaplerov in his 3rd spacewalk of his career and Pyotr Dubrov in the 4th spacewalk of his career are about to begin the process of installing handrail limiters. These are devices designed to prevent tether hooks from getting caught on handrails. They also will be installing handrails on Prishal and removing thermal insulation from existing handrails on the node module.
Yes. Then now you can verify that the
Я вижу, все правильно.
retainer for that hook is also...
Ты возьмешься за кабельный держатель,
So if you take the cable clamp,
приподнимешь его
press the button, lift it up a little bit,
в любую сторону.
you can rotate it in any direction.
Нет, не
And then,
наверное,
nope, the button doesn't want to be pressed and not cooperating. So maybe I twisted it a little bit too hard. And I am ready, this is Piotr, to install the cable clamp on the 7661.
да, она
Well, now this button is just floating out from its
Не так закрутилось.
nest.
Видно.
Is it
Аккуратнее с ним.
Is it like literally it's not sitting there at all? No, it's just like floating out. Maybe you just tightened it too much. Okay, now I need to make sure that we don't lose it then.
застраховал.
Okay, I have it secured. Now I need to untwist it or screw it out.
Выкручивается он по часовой, да?
So the wing nuts needs to be rotated clockwise.
Как обычно был.
Yeah,
Максимально в
no, it's counterclockwise, like a usual screw. Is it moving up?
Если на
Okay. If
по часовой, тогда
I'm rotating it clockwise, it's going more down and deeper, kind of sinking.
надо его открыть.
So to open it, I guess we need to but we need to open it. Okay, Anton, one more time. The wing nut rotated a counterclockwise till hard stop, and the pin is going to pop up completely. These are reverse grooves. Right. Now, I put it in, correct. So I have it inserted, and then I press on the little knob, and it falls through. It sits in the groove, and it's not holding there. Okay. Don't trouble the trouble until the trouble troubles you. Let it just sit. Okay, now you just need to start rotating clockwise. But if anybody ever decides to move this, they should never, never press on that little knob. It doesn't sound like a very sound engineering decision. So, yeah, because if we want to release that cable clamp fast, it needs this little knob shouldn't be so floaty away. Yeah, and you would have to just press the button, and that's it. Okay, I have installed the mine on 71. Okay, and the sun is coming out, and it's beautiful. And we're still fighting here. Now, have you installed it, though? I have. Are you still working on it? No, I have installed it. Everything's sitting really tightly. Good. Now you can start translating. And if you want me to run any tests on it, I will experiment a little bit later.
At the bottom of your screen is Anton Shkaplerov wearing the suit with the red stripes as extravehicular crew member number 1. He is working on installing cable clamps that will route varying docking cables, navigational antenna cables, and TV cables between Prishal and Naoka. At the very top of your screen is Pyotr Dubrov. Basically, the top of your screen representing the nadir port of the Russian segment of the International Space Station. Prishal docked to Naoka. It is right at that docking port that the Soyuz MS-21 vehicle will link up on in March, following its launch with the 3 Russian cosmonauts from the Baikonur Cosmodrome.
These covers are stiff. The sun is up. For sunrise. For sunrise. Well, it's the second one because we were egressing. 1 hour, 44 minutes. We were egressing during the eclipse.
The sunrise referred to by the Russian flight controllers through the interpreter is sunrise over the Pacific Ocean as the International Space Station flies from northwest to southeast at an altitude of 260 statute miles.
I'm currently near ИК-3.
Принято.
Copy.
Так, второй чехол убрал.
I removed the second cover.
Потом еще дай.
Well, and then there's one more, and then there are another 3 of them.
Все. Флы. И
Inaudible.
не надо вернуться.
And now I need to go back.
Так.
Подожди пока на этом месте.
Could you stand by and wait at this particular location? Yes, copy.
Дальше где?
Anton, next.
Сейчас ты пойди.
Антон, подожди сейчас.
Anton, stand by. Wait for the winch.
Петь,
Да.
Peter, go ahead.
значит, немножко, минуту-другую передохни.
For 1 or 2 minutes, please wait and get a break in this particular area. And in this case, also, please examine the surface of the docking axial port. Okay, will do. I need to move a little bit in order to be able to rotate.
Антон, а у тебя следующая операция
And Anton, your next step is going to be,
паузу держать.
if you don't want to take a break and pause where you are,
С кабелями.
you need to take it through with the couple with the cables.
Так, первых и дальше.
Okay, I'm taking those. What's next?
Переносишь в зону установки.
You need to take them to the location where your customer is installed.
Я беру оба или сколько?
Повтори.
Could you repeat your last?
Оба кабеля взять или тут?
Should I take both cables or just the one?
Кабель здесь нужен.
Здесь начинать.
Speaking simultaneously. Anton, you end up to need to take both. So I'm going to route it here.
Перестыковать?
You will probably need to reconnect it here. Well, you're going to secure it with the wire ties on both sides. And I am supposed to made it to the MLM, and I was supposed to go over there, but they asked me to stay here. Right now, it's complicated to difficult to inspect the docking assembly because it's on the other side, and there's no sun on the other side. Okay, then you can go back. Copy.
Так, ну вот тогда что, Петя?
Well, Peter,
Здесь так или...
should I wait here,
Так, нет.
or should I? So I need to take the cable and make it to the MLM. So I need to translate in your direction. Are you going to translate over the kit? Well, I'm on the opposite side right now. I now have to. You can move a little bit backward. Backward.
Перед тобой будут поручни сейчас накрытые чехлами.
Because then you're going to see the handrails that are covered by the covers. Okay, and then I'm going to translate in the opposite direction.
Да, много плохо брать. Вообще надо.
Yes, that location is not very good for grabbing the cables.
Возможно.
Yes, I think we can do it.
Полезно. Петя, ты уже пошел? Иду, да.
Peter, did you already start translating? Yes. So are you going to have to translate over myself, or do you need me to clear the path for you? Okay, I'm going to reconnect. So for ЛВК?
На MLM.
Well, first the cable. It's on the MLM.
А какой ФП?
Which FFM? Do you remember?
Так, это
I don't remember. It should be on the left.
ну вот, да, точно, 26.
Yes, they're right here, 26. To the left from where you installed the wire, the cable attachments. So which ones do I need to demate here? You need to demate 4 connectors.
Они подстыкованы кабели к ним сейчас.
That's where the cables are mated to at this time.
Мою камеру видно какую-нибудь?
So do you have a view from any camera? Well, right now there is no comm. Could you repeat your last?
Антон, перерыв связи.
Anton, there was in LOS. Could you repeat your last statement?
Я говорю, видно мои камеры, я туда смотрю.
I wanted to ask you if you see my camera view and whether I'm pointing in the right direction. We do not have a video at this time. Oh, okay.
Ладно, Петя, подойдем.
This is Mission Control Houston, 1 hour 51 minutes into today's spacewalk. Shkaplerov and Dubrov, working just about right on the timeline for today, have completed all of the installation and uncovering of the handrails on the Prishal node module. Moving on now to cable connections for the Corps' automated rendezvous equipment that will be installed on Prishal to facilitate visiting vehicle approaches and dockings to Prishal in the years to come. The crew was also instructed by Russian flight controllers to take a few minutes to inspect the docking interface on Prishal, from which the Progress delivery craft undocked following its delivery of Prishal to the Naoka multipurpose laboratory module back in November. The Progress undocking from the very top of Prishal in this view, the Earth-facing view of the Prishal node module, that Progress delivery craft undocking back in late December. They just want to make sure that that docking interface is clean and pristine for the arrival of the first Soyuz crewed vehicle, the MS-21 vehicle, with 3 Russian cosmonauts scheduled to launch on March 18th.
Yes, so Peter, it does make sense for you to translate over the top. I can only receive the cable from here. So it should be going to that plane, but I can put number 3 over there. And you will not be able to translate over there. No. Okay, I'll try to get there from this side. I arrived at a very fortunate location. So which plates do you have under your hand? FEPA 2 is the one I need right now. FEPA 1 as well. I'm moving to FEPA 1. 7351 is the handrail. Yes, it is closer to the MLM. Yes, you will need to translate along this radial handrail. You're holding on to it with your right hand. Did you pick up those cables? Oh, you didn't remove them. I thought you have them already. Okay. I am glad you reminded me right now. So I'm going to pick them up.
Я думал, ты их снял и с ними пошел.
I thought you removed them and started translating with